Hey y'all, hey. Um, at the time of recording this, it is Thursday. Okay. So Friday Eve. The emails that this come out in is on Friday. So if it is Friday when you're watching this, or whatever day you're watching this, hey y'all. Just like I talked about last week, I'm gonna go ahead and get my sage. Because I just love the way sage smell. But as I'm doing that, I want to just introduce who I am for those of you like this may be your first video. And so my name is Latanya Franklin, and I'm the founder and owner of The Self Inside. The Self Inside is a space for Black women that heal from intergenerational trauma and racism. Okay, I go to Sage. A little bit for you, some for me. Um, for intergenerational trauma and racism. I provide individual therapy, workshops, support groups. I'm also a Reiki practitioner. Um, so in terms of services, like that's what the Self Inside do. We're hiring. So really close to finding my person. So we're also going to become a group practice really, 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 really soon. So that's the Self Inside. And this whole series, this whole playlist is called Where I'm At. And so it's all about where I am on my healing journey. I'm always talking about all things healing, right? Because I'm a mental health therapist, healer, spiritual therapist. I these are just regular topics. And so I realized not too long ago, like, why don't I talk about my own journey and talk about where I am? So that's what this is. If you missed the very first video that came out last week, make sure you go back to watch it. I give some history about when I started therapy, why my healing journey actually started, and how I got to where I am at this point. So if you want to know all that information, be sure to go back and watch that video. But today I want to again let you know where I'm at. So just like last week, I am still writing down um, behaviors and thoughts that no longer serve me. So I'm in a space of like really everything is just it's about me, y'all. Real selfish. So really, really fully taking care of myself. Really involving self care. So more than taking, bath bombs, getting massage, more than that, but really doing the things to take care of my body to make sure I'm fully okay and taken care of. And so, um, under that like self-care is what I told you last week that I'm continuing to write down my thoughts and behaviors that's no longer serving me that I'm going to fully release through a ritual on my birthday next month, which is July 25th. I'm a Leo, yes. um so that but the other thing I started for June is that I am not eating any bread or pasta. Y'all, the bread that comes at the table when you're out at a restaurant before your food get there, love it. Love bread, love sandwich. Like bread is my thing, as well as pasta. And so um I wanna feed myself more. I want to give myself more nutritional things. So I am, for the month of June, I am not eating any bread. I'm not eating any pasta. Um, After doing some reflecting, because I was like, well, why am I doing this? Am I just doing this to lose weight? Am I just doing this because I saw it somewhere? Um, but after doing some reflecting, what came up was the reason why I am doing the bread and pasta is to build trust in myself. This first stage is trust, like trusting if I'm able to do this, I'm going to be giving myself inside. Oh, sorry, y'all. Giving myself inside evidence that I can take care of myself. I can do what is best for me, regardless of hanging out with friends, regardless of what I'm cooking and feeding my child, regardless of what my husband want to eat, regardless of anything. Like I can take care of myself aside from like other people, not being influenced by other people and other things. So for June, me taking care of myself is a way for me to build trust with myself. And so far, what's today's date? The 6th. 6 days in, we're doing good. I haven't had any bread, haven't had any pasta. Have I been around it? Yes, child. but I've not eaten anything. I was really proud of myself last Sunday. Went out with friends and family to the house music festival downtown, and they had food trucks, y'all, and they had the taco food trucks. I wanted a taco so bad, like I wanted the shells, I wanted the whole shebang. But you know what I did? I just ate the meat. I didn't eat the corn shells, none of that. I just literally ate the meat. So I was proud of myself. So I haven't had any bread, any pasta. Again, it's a way for me to build trust with myself as I'm on this journey of like fully taking care of myself and my body, aside from like being influenced from being influenced by outside things. So far so good. The other thing that I am doing is moving my body. So at least 6 days a week with one day of rest. And so today I didn't work out. I've been working out consistently since then. So I've worked out every day this week except for today. I most likely will either go for a run or walk later today. So it's been 4 days so far. So I'm excited about that, just moving my body just to see like the changes is what's gonna happen. A thought that just got downloaded that just came to my mind is in order for us to excuse me, step into who we want to be, step into the life that we want to have, that we know we deserve to have, we have to do something uncomfortable. We have to do something uncomfortable. We have to do something that we might not want to do. And for me, this is it. I want to step fully into my business as a CEO, fully into the different roles I have, and just honestly fully into my authentic self. And so, one of the ways for me to do this is by not eating bread and pasta. It may seem small, but it is not. Just changing the way that I'm eating, changing what I'm consuming, to step into this new version of me starting year 36, July 25th on my birthday. So this is me preparing for it. I have already decided what July is going to look like for like total cleanse. Um, I'll let y'all know about that when July come. I'm a little scared about that one, but it's gonna be fine. Um, I'm trying to think of some things that just happened this week. I got that things that has happened this week that connects me to that's connecting to my journey. I mean, recognizing unwanted behaviors. I got triggered by my son last Saturday. Y'all, I have a toddler and he was off the wall. So I ended up like I had yelled at him, but I immediately felt horrible. Um, the guilt, the thoughts of I'm a bad mom, the thoughts of I'm acting like my own mom, like just all of these things came up, but with some breathing, with some like help from the sitter that was there, me taking a moment to myself, and actually today, so today's Thursday, that happened last Saturday. Today I was able to like sit in the emotion, really truly feel it and forgive myself and just like commit to doing something different with him. But that's literally what healing is. It's like really, really being aware of the actions and the things that you're doing, and then being committed to changing and then acting on it. Um, and so the conclusion I came to today is one, like it came out of, like I was just doing a lot last week when I had yelled at him and got mad at him. But I don't want to do that. I'm praying for more patience. I'm praying to be more present. And to know the child need attention, y'all. He just wants some attention. I think me and my husband, we was running around, we was doing different things, and so we weren't like fully present with him. And so he was just doing shit, like just touching stuff, messing up. He was just all over the place. But I realized today when I was meditating and sending emotion that one, that he needed attention, but also I got reminded, and I know that was also from God, that I saw it as a post on social media that when we are triggered by our kids, um, where exactly where the child is, where our kid is, like developmentally where they are, and and where we being triggered, that's where like us as a kid probably did not receive any grace or patience from our own parents. So I got triggered while he's a toddler. He was crying, he was yelling, he was such stuff. Probably at some point too, I got yelled at. Or was told to sit down or whatever it was. But he triggered me in that moment. So not his fault. He just living his life, child. And so my job is to be present, to be aware of my triggers, and to act accordingly. And with that is me giving him attention. My behavior changes first thing in the mornings while I'm getting him dressed, and in the evenings at 6 when he get home. It's all his time. So anything outside of that, no. So I can't get mad if he want attention. I can't, I can get tired or be like, ugh, or whatever. But it's what he wants, what he needs. Actually, not even what he wants, but also what he needs as a little person, as my little person. Um, so that was one trigger that happened. One thing that was great that helped me to notice my growth this past week was when I started with a business coach. I had so much anxiety. I'm around like, am I doing this stuff right? She gonna think I'm stupid. I was just like really, really, really getting down on myself because that's a part of my trauma, like my negative thoughts, right? So I was really, really down on myself. But I ended up having a solo session with her this week. And y'all, I think if this was a few months ago, I would have had so much anxiety, being honest about where I was, like how my business was doing financially, and all of that. Would have been scared as hell. But I was in it. I took her advice. We had a really good conversation. We actually ended up talking for 2 hours, and it was not supposed to be that long. So I was really proud of myself in that moment for just like showing up, being authentic, and not being hard on myself. Like some shit I just don't know, and that's okay. Um, so that was like a proud moment of mine. So trigger moment, a proud moment. And I told y'all this last video that these videos are uncut, so I'm just coming to talk. Um, but that's actually pretty good. I might do that again if my brain remembers. Say some trigger, like said trigger if one happened, or if something come up that I learned from, and then also like a moment of celebration that's due to the journey that I am on. So okay, y'all, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off today. So again, I'm continuing on my journey, continue to write down these behaviors so I can release them next month. And working out and not eating any bread or any pasta. And 6 days in, and I'm doing good. Okay, so God of that. If you would like to share where you are on your journey and like the things that you're working on, you absolutely can do so by putting in a comment. Um, you can send me an email. I'll make sure that's in the show notes so you see my email, how to contact me through my website. But again, this is really informal, just me being authentic and talking and letting you all know where I'm at. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.